Hello kids, I am Alice. Welcome to the wild and wacky world of animals with Mr. Whale.
Hey there, little explorers. I'm Mr. Whale, your fun-loving animal expert, king of jokes. Ha 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 ha. And maybe a little too obsessed with snacks. But hey, did you know? The animal kingdom is full of weird and hilarious surprises. If you want to discover more crazy animal secrets, join me on this awesome adventure. Let's go!
Mr. Whale, you won't believe what I saw in a book today. This massive round animal with tiny ears and the grumpiest face ever.
Ooh, did it look like a walking barrel with teeth? Ha ha ha. Sounds like you've met the mighty hippopotamus.
Yes, the hippo. I thought it was just a big lazy water potato, but then I found out they're kind of terrifying.
Terrifyingly awesome, you mean? Hippos are full of surprises. For starters, they can run faster than most humans, like 30 kilometers per hour.
What? You're telling me that chunky boy is faster than me? I can barely outrun my little brother.
Haha, exactly. Never underestimate a hippo's hustle. And guess what? Even though they live in water, they can't swim.
Wait, what? That makes no sense. They're always chilling in rivers.
I know, right? Instead of swimming, they bounce off the bottom of the river like a giant bouncy ball. They're more like underwater moonwalkers.
Haha, that's hilarious. So they just walk underwater?
Yup. And they can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes. When they're chilling underwater, their nostrils automatically close, like built-in scuba gear.
Nature really said, let's make a tank with legs and a snorkel.
Exactly. And speaking of tanks, did you know that hippos are actually super dangerous?
They look like big sleepy babies, though.
Haha, don't let those chubby cheeks fool you. Hippos are one of the most aggressive animals in Africa. They can snap a canoe in half with their jaws.
A canoe? Are you kidding me? That's like biting through a sandwich made of metal.
Their jaws can open 150 degrees. Imagine a giant yawn of doom. Their bite force is about 2,000 pounds per square inch.
That's stronger than a lion, right?
Way stronger. A hippo could bite through a watermelon like it's a jelly bean. Chomp!
Note to self, never challenge a hippo to a watermelon eating contest.
Smart thinking. But despite all that power, hippos mostly eat grass.
What? I thought they'd be hunting wildebeests with that chomp power.
Nope. They're herbivores. At night, they leave the water and walk miles just to munch on grass.
So basically, they're dangerous lawnmowers.
Haha, yep. And guess what else? Hippos sweat. Pink.
What? Like bubblegum sweat?
Kind of. Their skin secretes a pinkish, oily substance that acts like sunscreen and keeps bacteria away. It's like nature's built-in lotion.
Okay, that's officially weird and amazing. Pink sweat and bouncy underwater walking. These guys are living the life.
Oh, and hippo babies? Cuteness overload. They're born underwater and they can nurse while completely submerged.
Underwater breastfeeding. I can't even drink juice without choking sometimes.
Haha. Baby hippos are total pros. They close their ears and nostrils when they dive, like tiny submarines.
Submarine babies and bubblegum sweat. This is the best animal ever.
Told ya. And did you know they talk underwater too? They make grunts and wheezes that sound like someone trying to burp and talk at the same time.
Haha. Underwater burp language. I bet they have deep conversations like, blub, blub, stay off my grass.
Exactly. They're also super territorial in water. Male hippos will fight each other for their river space, showing off their giant teeth like, look at my tusks.
Tusks? I thought only elephants had those.
Hippos have tusks too. Their teeth can grow up to 50 centimeters long, and they sharpen them just by grinding them together.
That's terrifying. So you're telling me it's like having built-in swords in your mouth?
Pretty much. But when they're not fighting, they spend most of their day chilling, lying in water with just their eyes, ears, and nostrils sticking out, like floating spy potatoes.
Haha, Hippo spies. I can see the movie now. Agent Hippo, licensed to splash.
I'd totally watch that. And fun fact, a group of hippos is called a bloat. So if you see a bunch of them together, it's not just a pool party, it's a bloat party.
That is the best name ever. Hey, come join the bloat.
Haha, right. And even though they seem chill, hippos are still wild animals. They need space and respect. And a lot of mud.
So they're fierce, fabulous, and covered in sunscreen slime. I love them.
Me too, Alice. Hippos might just be the weirdest, wildest combo of strength and silliness in the animal kingdom.
Mr. Whale, do hippos have any natural enemies? Or are they just too big and grumpy for anything to mess with them?
Great question, Alice. Adult hippos are pretty much untouchable. Even lions and crocodiles usually leave them alone. But baby hippos? They have to be careful.
Oh no, so the babies need bodyguards.
Exactly. Mama hippos are super protective. If anything comes too close, even a crocodile, boom! Hippo smackdown!
Haha, Mama Hippo, level 100 boss mode unlocked.
You better believe it. And here's a weird one. Even though they live in water, hippos can actually get sunburned.
What? I thought their pink sweat was sunscreen.
It is. But they still have to stay submerged or covered in mud to stay cool and protected. Hippos basically invented spa days. Mud baths all the time.
Wow. I get in trouble for rolling in mud, but hippos are just living their best life in it.
They're self-care queens and kings, Alice. And speaking of mud, did you know hippos poop while spinning their tails?
Wait, what? Like a helicopter?
Yup. They wiggle their tails super fast and spray their poop all around. It's how they mark their territory. Like saying, "This is my river, and my poo proves it."
Ha ha ha, that's gross and impressive at the same time.
Nature's weird like that. It's both yucky and genius.
So let me get this straight. Hippos can't swim, but they run fast, sweat pink, poop spin, fight crocodiles, and live in mud.
Yep. Oh, and don't forget, they can weigh up to 3,500 kilograms. That's like 3 small cars with attitude.
3 cars? No wonder they make big splashes.
Ha ha! Absolutely! And even though they're huge, they can hold their breath underwater and walk silently. It's like a sumo ninja.
Silent, splashy sumo ninja. Got it.
And you know what? Scientists say hippos might be the closest living relatives to whales.
What? You're telling me you and the hippo are cousins?
Ha ha ha, kind of. Millions of years ago, whales and hippos shared a common ancestor. So, I guess that makes us splash cousins.
Mind blown. Next family BBQ is going to be wild.
For sure. And guess what? In ancient Egypt, people actually feared and respected hippos. They were symbols of both destruction and protection.
Wait, feared and loved at the same time? That's like how I feel about broccoli.
Haha, exactly. And hippos were so iconic that some ancient Egyptian gods were part hippo, like Taweret, the goddess who protected mothers and babies.
Okay, I officially love hippos now. They're warriors, spa lovers, poop helicopters, and ancient god icons. Legendary.
They really are. The more you learn about them, the more you go, wait, what?
Totally. I thought they were just grumpy, floaty blobs, but they're basically muscle-powered mystery machines.
Haha, well said, Alice. Hippos prove that being big and round doesn't mean you can't be epic, powerful, and hilarious all at once.
Mr. Whale, I had no idea hippos were this awesome. They're like muddy superheroes with attitude.
Ha ha ha! Totally! Hippos might look chill, but they've got surprise powers, crazy facts, and a whole lot of splash.
I'm going to start walking around like a hippo now. Full confidence, pink sweat and all.
Just don't try the poop helicopter thing, Alice. Not recommended.
Ew, no, I'll leave that one to the professionals. But wow, hippos are my new favorite animal.
That's the magic of the animal kingdom. Even the grumpiest looking creatures can have the coolest surprises.
Thanks for the wild ride today, Mr. Whale.
And thank you, little explorers, for splashing along with us. We'll be back with more fun, weird, and wiggly animal adventures.
See you next time. And remember, stay curious and stay muddy. Wait, maybe just the curious part.
Haha! Bye-bye, ocean pals.